Good morning, guys. Warm weather is back upon us, so I thought it would be time to give you a rundown of the little fixes I've done over the winter to my new car, the gorgeous SL55. It's not a brand new car, it's 16 years old, but when I bought it in September last year in 2018, I thought it was like brand new, pristine. So I'll give you a rundown. Let's go. All right, let's start with the rear. Simple things I've done here. I had an error code about the license plate light, so unscrewed this, removed the plate, the lens, and there was a bent connector there for the bulb, so I rebent it into place and error code went away. The light is working fine. Second item, the right exhaust was starting to get loose because there was a weld that was going away, so I had this welded. Something else I did is the mesh in the back of the car was kind of bent inward, so what I did is I took a coat hanger piece and bent it with a small L at the end and went in and pulled out the mesh so that it's flush with the bumper. So small detail, but effective. There was a missing clip here that I bought and replaced. Inside the trunk, this light was not working, so pulled out the plastic cover, replaced the bulb. It's not working, now working. In the trunk, what you see now is the trunk without the double covers. What I wanted to show you is in the back there is this battery, consumer battery for the accessories, and there's a separate battery in the front for starting the car. So I've put a trickle charger in this battery. It's connected here and here, and you can see the wire. The trickle charger is here and the 120 volt connection is right here. So during the winter what I do is I connect this trickle charger, and as a Mercedes-Benz mechanic told me when I had the car inspected before buying it, if I charge this battery it will charge the starter battery in the front. So I verified that all winter. This worked fine. Voltage was always the same in the battery in the front. I did start the car 2 or 3 times in the winter, but the battery in the front didn't go lower by even 1/100th of a volt. So I think this works. So charging the rear battery with a trickle charger during the winter will charge the front battery. That's what it looks like. I think that's it for the back. Let's close this. Looking just as good from the back as from the front. Let's lower the top. Pretty impressive mechanism there. Inside, small things I fixed is there were some chips on the leather here, so I fixed that. There's something with the cup holder here. I'm not gonna take it out because the fix didn't work. It has to do with the small spring holding the cup holder. When you take it out, just like on the right hand side here, it comes out like this and doesn't work on the driver's side. I couldn't fix this. I tried, I couldn't fix it, so I'll have to look at that next winter. Something else, the glove box. Somebody had forced the glove box open before. I think it had to do with the locking mechanism adjustment. And so what I did is I dismantled the console. You need to dismantle this part of the console, and then to access the glove box. And the damage was done on the inside lining in the glove box. The top here was broken or cracked in several places, and the locking mechanism was loose. So I took all of this out, and I glued back in place the cracked pieces, and it seemed to have held pretty well. Adjusted the glove box so it holds well, and that was it. Couple more things. I did buy new carpets for the car because the old ones were kind of dirty, and they might have been originals. It was written SL55 on them, but they didn't have these clips which hold the carpet in place. And so I bought new ones, very clean, has the logo Mercedes-Benz on it. And one last item is I bought a iCar Soft. It's ODB2 reader. So this is an instrument that you connect into a connector that's situated right above my left foot here. You connect this here, and the iCar Soft, this particular model, which is the I980, will provide all the error codes specifically for Mercedes-Benz cars. So that's very interesting for me. And I also managed to erase codes with this. So maybe I'll do a video later on this device. It's very useful to know what's going on. You can also have real-time telemetry on different pressures, temperatures in the car, different angles, even the steering wheel angle. And so very interesting information for people that like data like me. All right, anything else? Yes, inside. One of the issues that I have is that the seats do not keep their air. These are dynamic multi-contour seats, and they should be adjustable and for lumbar support and so on. And what I did with my brother is we removed the seats. We tried to find the leaks. We did find 4 leaks, fixed them, replaced everything, and still it doesn't work. So that's something I still have to work on. All right, anything else inside? No, I think that's it. All right, let's go towards the front. There was some crack in the lower front fascia here, and so I disassembled this part of the car and went inside, and with JB Weld and some other pieces of plastic, I brought the crack together and glued it from the inside. Seemed to have worked so far. I sometimes have this ultrasonic sensor beeping for no reason, so I replaced this one because there was a rub on this part of the bumper. So I replaced this one, but hasn't fixed the problem. I still need to investigate that. It's pretty easy to remove. You remove that part, you just pull on it, and that part of the SL55 just comes out with several clips. You just be careful with like a plastic trim tool to remove this, and it comes out. Something else I did in the front, the mesh was not flush with the bumper. It was pushed in a little bit, but no real damage. So what I did, again, using the coat hanger piece that I described before, I pulled all the mesh out, and it's now flush with the body. Also, I noticed that this is the engine. I noticed that the front grille had broken holding, whoops, pieces. Yeah, this one is still broken. So I fixed a couple of them. Need to still work on this one. That was easy. It's just glued in place. So this had been pushed in at some point. And the inside of the car is pretty neat for a 16-year-old car. Nothing to be done inside. This is the second battery. This is the starter battery. And gorgeous, gorgeous car in very good shape. So I hope you liked the video. Yeah, this is a heavy hood. I hope you liked the video of this amazing car. And so there you go. Have a good afternoon.